Big Cheese here, and we're home. Well, we're not exactly home. We're done. We're back to where we started this trip Friday a week ago at 1:30 in the afternoon. It's 10:45 in the morning. So we have done this in 9 days. 8,895.8 miles in total. We hit all 48 states. Here's our route. So we started off in Santa Ana. We got kind of a little bit lost in LA. We went up 395 to Reno, 80. Then we went up 95, up through Idaho. Went up through here. We did a loop over to Lewiston. Picked up Clark's, Washington there. Back. We took this sort of what looked like a shortcut, which turned out not to be. Missoula. I-90 all the way across to Billings. Then we got on I-94. Made great time that day. Then came down here, South Dakota. Through here we zipped back and just got Wyoming right there. And then we get back on I-90 all the way across. We stayed overnight in Sioux Falls. Went down, picked up Nebraska, Iowa, then back up on I-90, across Minnesota, into Wisconsin, down through here, through Chicago, picked up Illinois, then Indiana, and then Ohio, and Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio, stayed overnight in Toledo, just outside of Toledo. Cleveland, through there we had sort of bad weather. It was sort of snowy and slushy and rainy through here. Buffalo, whoa, there goes the map. Buffalo, went across New York. Whoa, that was a long day. Got to Syracuse and Troy, Albany, not Syracuse. Syracuse is back here. Albany, then we kind of went off-roading across Vermont and Nebraska. It was kind of snowy and dark, and we weren't really sure where we are. Up to New Hampshire and Maine. Then we came down through Rhode Island, stayed overnight in Rhode Island, and then the next day we came down through New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, traffic from hell through Virginia, all the way down to Knoxville, Tennessee. Next morning, picked up Kentucky, and then down through North Carolina, South Carolina. That was, I think, the most pretty and beautiful day of the whole trip. Down through here, down through Atlanta, then down through Alabama. Made great time through Alabama. There was very little traffic. The highway was good. Down to Mobile. Actually, just before we went to Florida at Atmore or something, I think it was called Atmore. Picked up Florida. Mobile, we looked for Thanksgiving dinner there. We spent Thanksgiving night we went through Mississippi, Alabama, Mississippi, then where did we stay? Covington, just inside Louisiana. There it is, Covington. We had backpacker dehydrated meal in the hotel room for Thanksgiving. Then we headed north out of Louisiana, back into Mississippi, all the way up to here to Memphis, Tennessee. And then into Arkansas, through Arkansas, and then turned up to pick up Missouri, Kansas, and then into Oklahoma. That was a very long day. We made from Covington, Louisiana, got into Oklahoma, all the way across Oklahoma, all the way to Amarillo. Spent the night in Amarillo, and then yesterday, went from Amarillo, came across here on I-40 to Albuquerque, then we headed north. Oh my God, that was painful going up through here. There was lots of traffic, there was lots of police on the road, the speed limits were low. We got up here, went up to Four Corners, we got Colorado, then we got Arizona, then we had to come back, we got Utah, and then we headed back down to Flagstaff, and we got to Kingman last night, and then this morning we got up, gained another hour, and all the way back to Santa Ana where we started. All 48 states in 9 days. Yeah, we did it. I think we're done with being in a car. Looking forward to getting home. We got to unpack this van. I think I'm going to try and return it tonight. Take it back to the rental agency tonight instead of tomorrow morning. I think we can get it all cleaned up, return it. Going to be interesting to see what the rental car agency sees. We've little short of 9,000 on this trip, but I think we'll be just hitting 9,000 in total because I got it the morning before we left and did a little bit of driving around and that. So actually, maybe not. We'll be just a little under 9,000 miles on this. So return it to the rental agency. I'll let you know. We've got our GoPro has been running the whole time. We've got time lapse of the whole trip, and I'm gonna start working on that. And I think we're gonna post it day by day. It's probably gonna be about 10 minutes of video each day, and I'm gonna narrate it and sort of describe what's going on. It goes pretty quick. I've watched little bits and pieces of it. Needs some work though, and needs to be kind of tidied up a bit because it's just like little, basically kind of clips because the files get big and then it jumps. But hey, 48 states in 9 days. We did it. Woohoo! Fist bump. Fist bump. Okay, my navigator isn't interested in doing a fist bump on camera. Alrighty. Hey, we're home. We're safe. I want to say a big, huge thanks to everyone who's been following this trip, watching our posts and giving us comments and giving us encouragement. Really appreciate that. It was great hearing from you and getting comments from people, and the encouragement was really appreciated. Okay, 48 states. Done.